Hello everyone and welcome back to a beer review. You may notice that some of this has been drunk, and yes, the head is massive due to pouring too quickly. But listen, two things about this review. Number one, yes, I do have a new mask, and number two, this is of course beer mail, and this is from my good friend Gareth, who kindly brought me back some of this from Vietnam. Now, Gareth's been on the channel before. He was on the Ruku's on Tour video. I can't remember what number, but he's been on a few of those videos, and he brought me back Beer Hanoi Hanoi. There we go. So this is Vietnam's probably one of their favourite and most well-known beers out there. Other than that, I don't know anything else of the beer. I can't tell you, sadly, but I do know that it's very popular out there. On the back there's a bit of history, all in Vietnamese. Can't read a single word of it. So then, this is a 500ml, 4.1%, and yeah, it's from Vietnam. So I've gone ahead and poured it, just to save a bit of time. Yeah, lovely. Oh, so a quick check. Okay, so store between 8 to 12 degrees. Well, that's a little bit thin because I've had this in the fridge now for like 3 days, so I think it's well below that. The only thing I can make out is malt on there and hop. That's all I get because the rest is in Vietnamese. So I have no idea what it's actually in this. But listen, we're gonna have to take a look at this. We're gonna take a look at this. So what we got here is we've got a very pale looking beer. Small steady bubbles that are just flowing gently. The head is about 2 finger whips. Probably be a bit less than that because I did pour it quite quickly from the can. It seems to be holding quite well. So let's crack on with the aroma and then that important taste test. Smells of rice and pale malt straight off the bat. Yeah, rice pale malt. Right, so colour-wise, very clear. You know, I don't think this is going to be... Well, I think this is going to probably taste quite ricey and quite light, I should imagine, but we're going to crack on and we're going to find out. So cheers, everyone, and to Gareth as well. Well, okay. Very, very light body. That is exceptionally light. There's a light body. There's a tiny bit of hops. Very, very pale malt as well. I do detect a bit of rice in there because I do believe rice is quite a cheap alternative for this sort of, you know, the Asian countries to use. And again, it's widely used, not just in Asia, but from other countries as well. So I'm detecting a little bit of rice. I'm detecting some pale malt. There's somewhere but sort of halfway to finish, I get sort of this light malt with a hop, and then I don't know quite what that is, but there's, I would say, not quite a biscuit malt because that's too heavy for this, but there's that sort of, do you know what I mean? That sort of graham crackery or digestive-y sweet malt taste there. It's only for a second and it wears off, and then it goes into a dry semi-bitter. I wouldn't say it's very bitter, but it's just a semi-bitter. The body of this beer is really light. It's just, if I burp, son of a good beer. The body of the beer, I would say, is a Pilsner, 100% Pilsner. You know, it's so light, it's refreshing, it's watery, it's very thirst quenching, and I get it. Listen, I get it. You know, for a beer from Vietnam, Vietnam's a very hot country. This is only what, 4.1. You're gonna want refreshment. Now, I've had a lot of Vietnamese beers before, and I would say only one that's really stood out to me, and that was Heart of Darkness. You know, Beer Saigon, didn't find it all that good. Hue Beer, I didn't find it all that good. Heart of Darkness, beautiful. And this, yeah, not bad. Small, sort of compact bubbles on the mouth. Just give the mouth a little bit of a mouth feel, but not much. As I said, very light, very thirst quenching. I would say a summer beer if you're going to have this. And I get it because where it's so hot out there in Vietnam, they don't want nothing too heavy in style. They've gone for refreshment. However, the only criticism I have with this beer is there's lack of flavour. All I'm getting is a light malt, a little bit of hop here and there, and that sort of off biscuity taste, whatever the hell that is, that sweet malt biscuit taste. But that only comes and goes for a split second. However, because of that, they have sacrificed the flavour. Now, what you're going to get is you either get big on flavour or you're going to get epic refreshment. They've gone for epic refreshment because their climate is hotter. So I don't blame them for going down that road. But I do like the style, I do like the body, but I just want more flavour. The mouthfeel itself doesn't give a lot. It's just a few bubbles gliding here and there, and it's gone. It's a very disappointing sort of mouthfeel, but I can forgive that because the taste is quite refreshing. Now the aftertaste, as I say, I've finished drinking. I'm getting more bitterness coming in. I don't know whether that's from the hop or what, but yeah, it's a little bit more bitter. I mean, not a bad beer. I'll be honest with you, not a bad beer. I'm going to score that a 5 out of 10. I can see where they're going with it. You know, I like the body, I like the colour, I like the look of it. It tastes clean and pure. I don't taste any nasties, no additives. I just feel that there just should be more flavour in this. That's my only criticism. But I do like it, so I can only give it a 5 because nothing stands out at me. Nothing's blown me away about this, and I'm like, I could give or take this beer. Now, if I was to drink this here in miserable old England, then I'll probably drink this in the summer. And I think it'd be quite a nice beer to chill out on. But other than that, 5 out of 10. Yeah, but definitely a nice beer. Definitely a nice beer. So yeah, cheers Gareth for bringing that back. Appreciate that, buddy. And there we go. Once again, beer Hanoi Hanoi. On the back there, some history or whatever it is, I don't know, of an old hut. And you can see all these pictures on my Instagram at Ruku's Beer, and I'll link the description below in the comment section. So join me there. Thanks for watching. Take care.